What's up, everybody? It's your man Keith Allen, and welcome to the Block Sports Report. Tonight, I'm bringing you highlights from two area high school playoff games. Starting off at Collinwood High School for the Senate title game between the Johns, John Adams and John Marshall. Marshall takes the early lead when Adams fullback Andre McNeely is tackled in the end zone by a bunch of John Marshall defenders, resulting in a safety, and Marshall has the early 2-0 lead. John Adams strikes right back as quarterback DeJuan Rutledge calls his own number on his 3-yard quarterback keeper, giving Adams a 6-2 lead. John Adams is driving again, and quarterback DeJuan Rutledge on play action throws a 38-yard pass to wide receiver John James, putting John Adams deep in John Marshall territory. Then fullback Andre McNeely scores from 2 yards out, putting Adams ahead to stay 12-2. Marshall tried to come back and was deep in Adams territory, but the John Adams defense, led by defensive end Micah Robinson, wasn't having none of that. Adams wins 12-2. This is their first Senate title since 1984. Got Ohio High School playoff action, Glenville versus North Royalton. Glenville was trailing 3-0 until running back Tony Foster scores on his 8-yard run, giving Glenville a 6-3 lead. But North Royalton quickly strikes back when fullback Nick Hedderbrand scores from 6 yards out, giving North Royalton a 9-6 lead. Glenville, though, takes the lead for good on this touchdown pass of 48 yards from Cordell Jones to Shane Wynn. Then Glenville applies the knockout blow on his 35-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown by linebacker Rodnell Pierce. That was the first of his 2 touchdowns, because Rodnell Pierce scores again on his 32-yard interception return. Glenville wins 41-16. The Tar Blooders will face St. Ignatius Saturday at Lakewood Stadium in the second round of the high school playoffs. The Ohio State Buckeyes may be smelling roses this year, as Terrell Pryor threw for 2 touchdowns and scored one himself as the Buckeyes defeated Penn State in Happy Valley 24-7. The Buckeyes are now 8-2, and they can clinch their 5th straight Big Ten title if they defeat Iowa this Saturday, who they play at the Horseshoe at 3:30 p.m. The Cincinnati Bearcats defeated the Yukon Huskies 47-45. The Bearcats will take on West Virginia this Friday in Morgantown for another Big East battle. And in other college football news, Akron defeated Kent State 28-20 in the bitter MAC rivalry. In pro football news, the Cleveland Browns next week will be taking on the Baltimore Ravens, as we have a change in quarterback for the 3rd time this season. Brady Quinn will get the starting nod, but you might not be able to see it on TV, because our sources have learned as of this time there are still about 3,000–4,000 tickets left remaining to be sold, and if they're not sold by Friday, the Browns will be blacked out on Monday, which might not be a bad thing judging by the way they've been playing lately. In college basketball news, the Ohio State Buckeyes started their season victoriously by defeating Alcorn State 100-60. The Buckeyes will next take on James Madison Thursday, and then next week they'll have a showdown with North Carolina. Cleveland State also will start their season this week as they open their season Friday on the road at St. Bonaventure. And in pro basketball news, the Cleveland Cavaliers are 4-3 after their 100-91 victory over the New York Knicks Friday night. The Cavs will play Wednesday night against the Orlando Magic in a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, in which Orlando took it to us. Hopefully the Cavs can get it done down in Orlando. I also like to give congratulations to the Sims Raiders for winning the Midget Muni League title, also the Glenville Titans for winning in the Termite and Pee Wee Division titles, and also shouts out to Lonnie Burton CMHA for winning in the Bantamweight Division titles. Congratulations to you all. This is Keith Allen for the Block Sports Report, and until next week, I'll see you then.